Well, I'm Yoslav, so now I'm gonna bring you which the Showdown demo. Came out on April 24. So we start here with the tutorial. Let's see how it is. Everyone, once again congratulations on your enrollment in this magic school. Since today is our first combat class, so our class representative Luz, let me only lower a little bit. Oh, can't. I need to lower a little bit in terms of in here. Music still Ike and SFX. Okay, like that. Okay. Still Ike. Your helmet in this magic school. Since our first class with Luz Chan will demonstrate everyone. Well, for Luz, one of our top students, today's lesson might feel a little bit basic. No, not at all. I'll do my best, Mr. Minu. Miss Minu. Alright, first let's start with my attack magic. For now, just go ahead and blast me. Use the cards. Okay, it shows there. 7 damage, 7 damage. Everything is 7 damage. Such sharp attacks, I can almost smell the intensity. The teacher says things that are hard to respond to. But remember, magic needs mana. If you run out of mana, you won't be able to cast anything. It shows how much mana you have and all the cost. You could see that. Basically, Slate Spire. You can see in there. So let's front guard my attacks at right time to observe mana. Okay. That was perfect in there. There we go. Well done. But attacks that are surprisingly sharp can't be blocked with front guard. So when it has exclamation points, you need to dodge. Okay. For those attacks, you just dodge, judge the direction and evade. Damn it. Too soon. There we go. Impressive. I sense which direction I need to dodge before teacher even jump at me. Your intuition is even sharper than a wolf's. It's best to follow that direction and dodge. But normal attacks can be blocked with either front guard or just dodge. Then wouldn't it be better to just dodge every attack? In short, if an attack can be front guard, you are better off using front guard whenever possible. If you try to dodge an attack meant for front guard and fail, you'll take double damage. Okay. As self front guarding adds +2 to your combo counts. Gain mana. Low 2, IG 6. Okay. The more combo you build, the faster your mana recovers. Next, let's try counter spell. Use the magic just before my attack lands. Okay, it was too late. Oh no, we need to do when he's on top of us. It wasn't? No. There we go. Oh, electrifying power. With the right time you can block even the strongest attacks. It was so much mana, but wow, so powerful. It's high risk, high turn spell, isn't it? Now lastly, something very important, mental burst. For now, try using magic while keep an eye on the ice bar to the right of your mana. Attack twice and try maximize your element point. 10. Somehow the ice man is searching through my whole body. Using magic increases your element points, but once your element points max out, you'll trigger an element burst. During element burst, your each attribute gets massively powered up. What happens during ice burst? Let's try may attack without doing anything. Auto parry. During ice burst, takes 2 each without any input. Ice burst is the auto parry. Okay. Amazing. During ice burst, it automatically blocks any attack. Exactly. Since it blocks automatic, you can focus on card slash during ice bursts. During fire burst, your damage outputs double damage. Okay. And during thunder burst, your mana regeneration skyrockets, allowing you to cast spells freely. So one is parry, dice, fire is double damage, light you gain more mana from parrying, doing the perfect parry. Now let's try different element burst, doing the burst, the fire. This can feel by fire through elements inside me. Impressive. When a different element occurs during element bursts, both attributes in cards activate and remain time gezet 10 seconds. Okay. Then, if I trigger element burst with all elements, full bursts. Such power, at this point I can't move at all. Once you enter element full burst, you can fire off spells endlessly. It's quite guaranteed win. But don't worry about me, just keep blasting me with magic. Okay. You're gonna have to pay attention to everything. It's not gonna be easy. Ouch, you are really the class representative. I think many of you are here in Hollow because you want to win the martial arts tournament. And aim for victory and do your best. Yes, thank you, Miss Minu. Okay, then we have dual mode. Fight enemies with your chosen deck. Simple and easy to play. Build a deck, picking cards, aim for championship, star view. So we have Neon and Luz. Chapter 1. So it has story and if you want only to duel. 3 years ago in the Luz family treasury. Neon, stay with me. Luz, what happened? Father, Neon suddenly collapsed. A mana disorder, but why? Luz, I told you it was forbidden. That dress. Someone quickly, a doctor, get a doctor. And now, Father, why can't I win? Against Neon, you mean? Yes, why is Neon so strong? Even though Neon had most of her magic drained back then, that I cannot tell you. You must find the answer yourself. Understood. This time for sure, I'll definitely defeat Neon at this time. It's always the same. Okay, you only have this to see the background. It's only this that you can see the first chapter. You can't see nothing else more. Okay. Or these only to understand. Calculating them version. So you can only see one chapter for now. So dual modes. You cannot select her. Who for new players to this game? Let's learn first. Basic deck. The left card is always attack, so you get okay. Cause here is say on this version it's always the left is attack and like that. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's so much. Damn! That's so hard. What the hell? Jesus. Jesus Christ. Whew. Block, I forgot always to block. It had to be down. No, when it's ready, don't block, you dodge. Damn. The other is where you block. I was being dumb. Jesus. Doing too soon too. Parry this one. Doing too soon. Auto parry. Oh, 6 life. No! I imagine in art how is this? One thing that I hope is in the full game, it has a story, not only this. Because I think people want to a story on the game. No! Auto parry. Oh. There we go. 100 health. Being perfect. I took damage, but I healed myself. The problem is that you don't read the cards. You don't have like time to read the cards. That's the biggest issue. Like to read them. Here comes a new challenge. A rival character. Content unlocked. So now you can select who you want to face. So let me read the cards in here. 7 damage, combo 2 times damage, combo resets to 0, 5 second card plus 4 damage per hit. Heal HP number equal to equal, okay. On success 25 damage and lighting if it's again with 2 seconds okay. So you need to do a lot of times. Show mini card with When on, the current mana and hand are displayed near the enemy, so you can fight without looking. Okay. Oh, this one to block. Oh, it's down that we need. What the fuck is that? Holy shit. That's hard. There we go! Woo! The power up myself and boom, meteor! I think once you get used to this character to face, I think it gets easier. What me confuses is she does the exclamation point, right, that you can't block, but then she transitions to normal attacks. It was confusing me. Oh, imagine how it will be super hard this. Like, it will be like... Jeez, I don't even know how you'll... The full version will feature even more playable characters, rivals and cards. Well, 2 times in here. Okay. They don't talk about view character storage. I think character storage is only seeing the background. The game will be only this one, is what it seems. So in here you don't have more. You have. You can face other. Turn glow suppression. When on, glow effects will be reduced for better with. I had this on, but. Oh. Need to dodge that. Jesus. Holy shit. This is hard. Then I will try the torment mode to see how it is. Okay, this switch, so ice is to the left that we need to go. Counter, that was the counter. Wow, this is hard because you need to see when she switch. Okay, so let's see how it starts. Because what I'm seeing is that the tournament is like the story. This mode is active roguelike mode. We start command progressing through the game and defeating enemies with your custom deck before playing. I want to see how it is tournament mode. You can't play with Neon. Think Master. Go for Hookie. Because this like let's say tournament mode is like the story, but I think on story view I understand that it's only to see the background, but I think they should have a story, right? That like a story like other roguelites, but I understand why they put on tournament mode, because like Slade Spire, right, doesn't have a story, but it's like you go going forward. In here's like a roguelite with cards with Slade Spire, let's say add with Slade Spire together, is what I'll say. So what we want? A counter, it will be always good, but sometimes it's hard to do it. Let's go for this one. Well, what is this? Reverse Thunder, counter margin on success. 30 damage on light episode of home. What the hell is this? Start weight with 1S. Ah, okay. Doesn't say this one. Only this one says. These ones don't talk. Let's go for this one. If combo 1000, it needs to be in combo. Jesus, 15? Let's go for this. Create cards are stored, not in your deck. Edit your deck in the editor. Bets are fought using a deck of 10 cards. The right side of the screen is the deck used in bait. The left side shows your starter cards. So we have all these cards in our hand. 1 damage, not in burst, all A +1. So this like gives everything to... Okay. We have too many wind cutters. We don't have thunder. The problem is too... Yeah, they are too expensive. But they do more damage, of course. Let's take out another wind. The wind was what? Was thunder, was more mana. Yeah, wind they never explained it. It's not wind because it shows where it goes, right? That is the thunder, yeah. Okay. So I can take out this and put this one. It can be like that. Shop, what we have in shop? Normal pack, fire pack, lightning pack, a stone that may create any accessory. Start with lightning, okay. And then you buy more. But how you put accessories? Let's see. Huh. Damn. That also give nothing judgment. That judgment didn't give me nothing. It needs to be in combo. It needs to be in a combo, is it? Nice. Damn it. Yeah, so they need to attack us. That judgment sucks. It doesn't say like. It doesn't say that is a parry. Oh. Oh my god, he's up. Yeah, it's like a parry. Doesn't do nothing. It's kinda useless. Woo! 10 life. That is kind of serious, guys. Says combo. If combo. But it's 15. How you are more than 15? And you take out that. Did it say if combo? Max barrier plus, okay, can be this one. Max light AP becomes 20 when full triggers full burst. Fire and ice AP do not increase, only one symbol so it can be equipped. But how you equip? They doesn't explain. I want this to have this card too. Max fire becomes 20 when full triggers full burst. Ice and light AP do not increase. But Meteor is good. But these are too good. But I think I go for Meteor. Ah, Edith accessories, it's here, okay. So first let's take out this. We can put Meteor. This can be do good damage. This guy is good because it heals you. So accessories. Because this one is only for fire, the others don't gain.
始めるわよ。僕が勝つ。始めるわよ。きた。はっはっはっ。どう？甘い。はっ。
Ah, damn.
甘い。暗い。やっはっはっガラクタよ暗いやっガラクタよ暗いはっはっはっでや力をガラクタよ暗いやっそこか甘い
Soon.
やっでやガラクタよでやや暗いどうそこか
There we go. This is easier than the girl. But I'm seeing that this game is more about like not having a story, but only a determined than you go into you beat like in each difficulty. I think it's more about that, not having a true story. Is what I'm seeing. Oh shit, the witch girl. Max mana, can be good. This is this money, okay. Okay, we can go for this one. Max HP. If it again, we introduce extra damage. The problem is 8. You need to have 16. It's hard. Of course, there isn't a lot of cards. You see, a lot of cards are the same, right? You can say why are they the same, because again, it says they don't have a lot of cards for now. Because this is like a test, like to gain feedback only. One thing I want to see, on accessories you can put more or you trade. Ah, you can't put, okay. Okay. This one is hard because you need to remember when she switched to ice, you need to go left, the right. Now fire is to left. Oh, I won against her. Whoa! Second form? What the hell was that? She throws a meteor. She has two forms, huh? But doesn't have nothing different. It's only on the fight she throws a meteor. Spell Construct License, unlock custom deck, content unlock, 3 rivals. See. This is why you can go on this virtual courage on your victory. Like, one thing that I will say is custom deck unlock, you can create the deck now. The only thing that I'll say is if they add a story, because you have here story viewer, right? It's only to see the background, the backstory of your character, right? Of your characters, because there's two. You can only see for now Luz. That basically is that she can't defeat Neon because she's stronger than her, but she lost, even that her magic was drained, she's still powerful than Luz. They say they will add more characters, but it's gonna be about facing other characters, nothing else. I think people like them to add a story like that. You have a story because like they consider them as a roguelite, right? Roguelites have a story. A lot of them have a story. Even if you are repeating, you have a story in there. In here you see that you don't have, basically the tournament mode is like the main part of the game. But you can say, but you don't see a story, you are only facing other characters to prove to win the championship, right? To prove that you are stronger than Neon, your sister. But if they add a story, I think people will love that. A good story, because when you don't have a story, it's hard to captivate people to play, even when your game is all about using the spells and then parry and dodge. If you don't have a story, people won't be captivated because they say like only for that. So I'll say to developers to add a story, even if it's not something like super amazing story, a story will be good for the player. Like basically you are Luz, right? You are playing with Luz. You are, oh, I'm not strong enough to now, I need to win. You're like, okay, so you go to the tournament, she will be like, let's say Neon, you will be like the final boss, let's say like that, and you need to win against her to win, right, to prove that you are stronger. And like during that time you could edit your deck because you will obtain new cards, right? Defeating each one you'll obtain new cards, and like that you'll do instead of putting in tournament mode, because even for now doesn't have a lot of cards. You can see that, okay, you are farming a deck. You can farm a deck basically, getting more and more powerful. But is what I will say to developers is basically add a story. The rest, it's like if you like this type of games, right? The pairing, dodging, the timing, where everything needs to be timed, and then pay attention to your cards and when to use. It's gonna be fun because you have tons of difficulty. You could see on tournament, you could go to master, basically. That it was 5 stars, I think it was. And so yeah, like if you like this type of games, you're gonna enjoy it. The only thing that I have to say is add a story mode, because that will be better for the game to captivate more players. Like they could replace tournament modes for a story, right? They could put here story viewer for backstory of the characters, of both characters basically, and then story, that it where you start the story with this character, because this one is wants to be better than her sister. So basically it's what I will do for the game. It was only that. But basically, yeah, it's a fun game to pass time. At the same time, I can see why they made it. But like, if you want to give it a shot to try the demo, go to Steam, download, play it, give your feedback. You have here, take the survey too. Give your feedback to developers. Say what you want, like say what they can improve in the game. And then, if you like the game, don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam, because it helps the game and the developers to get more visibility on Steam. And like that, when the game comes out, you know when it's out on Steam, to then you buy the game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.